All right. Good morning, everybody. We're going to jump into another body doubling session. This one is specifically going to be a combo of two things. One, the first block is going to be just a silent body doubling session where I'm going to be working. You can work along with me. I'll be checking the chat. And then the second work session is going to be me just kind of doing some unboxing and catching up on some product stuff. So you guys can ask questions if you want to around that stuff. Just tune in. But the goal here is to just be productive for this time, whether that's I'm going to be going through my emails, catching up on some messages, checking in with some people, checking in with my team, whatever you guys want to do. I also have products related to my productivity added in the carousel in the shop. If you have a shop, wherever you're watching this, and if not, feel free to tune in. Hopefully get some work done along with me and have some accountability with that. That's the point of doing these sessions is, being able to be productive, get work done, and find some value while simultaneously having support if you need to ask questions, things like that. So I'm going to drop that in the comments. And then I'll also, as per usual, all of my sessions and live streams, I have a $50 gift card on the line. So if you guys want to take advantage of that and get a $50 gift card, the first person to comment will get the $50 gift card, or the first person to comment, screenshot, and email it to me. That's really should be what I'm specifying here. I'm going to drop those comments here in the chat as well. And let's get into it. So now this is where I'm going to leverage my watch, use a Pomodoro timer for it. Kind of one of my favorite tools on this watch besides my workout tracking, because it's just very effective. And the cool thing is we can adjust the time. So I'm going to do 20-minute cycles today because I have a little bit less time in between. So we're going to get it going. Boom. Round one. Let's get rocking. Again, I'm going to be more or less quiet here. We're going to spend 20 minutes getting work done. Let's see what we can get done. And feel free to celebrate if you find this productive in the chat and the comments as well. I want to hear from you guys if you're getting stuff done here. And then in the second workflow, I'll be unboxing stuff. But let me know if that's helpful. Let's get productive. I'll see you guys on the other side of round number one. Okay. Oh, don't worry, I'm back, y'all. Gonna tap Amazon. I got too many tabs open. I gotta put some stuff out. Yeah, wait. Can you guys relate to that? Having just way too many tabs open. Point where I'm simultaneously live stream. Also, I'm while I'm like reset for a second. I'm going to my pre-workout, probably going to be around 12:15 in between on my lunch break. I'm going to go workout in. It's going to be a total. There we go. That should be better. So you should be able to hear me now. Honest question. Are you bald by choice or by nature? I considered shaving my head bald, but I think it's probably too lumpy and I would look like a misshapen potato. No, so yeah, no, I appreciate the question. Legitimately, no, it's by nature, if I'm being honest. So like if you can kind of see, I have I honestly started balding at like 17, but then I started shaving my head. And I feel like I do have just like a good shaped head for it. Maybe. I don't know. It's the feedback I've gotten. But what I will say is I think obviously your head shape is going to be a factor at that. And being able to genuinely try it out, see if you can grow your hair back, cool, grow your hair back. Don't make me, God, please don't make me lose hair. Yeah, listen, like that's how I felt when I was like 17. But and here's the thing, the reason actually I'll share the story and then all right, looks like everything reset, and then I'm gonna get into my emails and everything and do my productive side of stuff. Here's what I will say. I lost weight. Like when I was 16, 17, I went on a weight loss journey. I went from 250 pounds to like 150 pounds. I lost like 100 pounds in like 3 months. Bro answered, but weirdly his voice doesn't match his head. That's hilarious. What? So I'm curious, what kind of voice would you be expecting? Anyways, I appreciate regardless, I appreciate fun comments, trolling comments, critical comments. Like I'll be honest, lost hair at same time. Yeah, so I lost my hair while losing like 100 pounds. No, I have not. And honestly, like I don't necessarily, I'm not attached to my hair at this point. It's been gone for so long. I don't really have attachments to that. But yeah, I lost like 100 pounds in like 3 months and my hair started falling out. And I think when I started talking to our medical, like I started seeing nutritionists and I had doctor, and it's like, yeah, dude, you just like didn't, I was eating. It's like I wasn't eating. I was eating 2,000 calories a day. But for being a 16-year-old, training twice a day and doing all the stuff that I did, my body just couldn't keep up with the demands. I didn't have the basic micronutrients and the B vitamins I needed. Yeah, I was expecting a Vin Diesel voice. What a letdown. That's awesome. I mean, I guess I have to deepen my voice and get, more whatever. But I do appreciate all the whatever comments, even the trolling ones. Like, dude, I was working out the other day on Friday. Yeah, I was too. Hey, get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. I was running a client through a workout, which I'm actually going to message here in a little bit, and I gotta say, like, some critical comments, like, "Dang, homie, you're out of shape. You're not like fit." And like, I'm fit as a healthy person, but I get it. As a trainer, you're expecting 10% body fat. I'm like 19% body fat, not the same as I used to be. I get it. But I think it's hilarious. I appreciate the comments regardless, whatever they're at. But hey, if you guys want a $50 gift card, the first person to screenshot their comment and email it to the email I sent, you get a $50 gift card. So I got you guys. All right, let me pull all this stuff out. I got to get into my emails and then we'll get into even some unboxing if we've got time for it. But got lots of stuff to get down. How about that? Does that help? Versus this, just the nasal breathing, as it were. All right, let's go through. Lex Luthor, if he got into fitness. Yeah, for sure. I've definitely heard the Lex Luthor comparison. And into fighting. That's the one thing fun fact, I did fight for a career and for a living. Retired now, but very much, what's up, y'all? Did make money and a living fighting for a period of time, which was kind of fun. It was more raspy. So maybe I got to just slow down and breathe to help with that. That might be the pro tip. I appreciate it. Okay. WW named the wife. That's a good one. Appreciate the humor on a Monday morning. Now we're just going through emails. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to be like, I'll keep checking the comments, but I'm also being productive during this time. So, okay. Okay. don't say anything about monthly retainer discommission. Okay, let's see. Ooh, pickleball set. Yo, who's into that pickleball life? I haven't gotten into pickleball, but I think it can be a fun time. Like I have a lot of clients that do play it. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But I'm curious who's into that pickleball life. I know it's been like I feel so many people talk about like, yeah, I've been getting into it because it's been like popular with all the people. But yeah, I haven't fully gotten into it. Whoa, OGs. Trying to say hey to everybody while simultaneously getting stuff done. It's a fun dynamic. Okay, welcome to our network. Nice. Dude, I'm so excited. So I'm just going through my emails. I got another network announcement from Aetna. We're officially in network with Aetna for health insurance. So if you guys have Aetna as an insurance company and want to use that for your coaching and have that help from covering the costs and the different things that we offer, we also, when you do coaching with us, you get invited to our health retreat. So we have our health retreat February 5th to the 9th, and we still have 8 in-person spots available, and we have pretty much like 100 remote passes that you can buy. They're $30 right now. Oh, what's up, Heather? Appreciate the likes, appreciate the love, the support, all that good stuff. And yeah, if you guys find value in this or just like hanging, like I appreciate it. Feedback's always helpful. Sharing, subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. But even just questions and comments, I always like to try and interact where I can. Pitbull, right? Doing the Americanized Pitbull. I wish I had a little bit more tan like I normally do. I think I'd sell the Pitbull look a little bit more. Also, I got to pull up my giveaway. Here we go. Pull up my pictures from Thailand. I had this picture of me posing, and I feel like can embody The Rock if he was like on an extreme hardcore weight loss diet. It's awesome helping parents be better. Hey. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate the positive support. That's what it's all about, man, especially for being able to empower us as parents and being able to empower and be a role model for our kids. Okay. Also, fun fact, there's something I'm going to drop in the chat as well. We have our Eventbrite pass that you can get remote passes to our health retreat as well as no, it's the same to be honest. True, I guess. I mean, is it harder? Hold on, I'm missing. Just checking back. Wait, aren't you like 28? I'm 38. Do you have abs? It's just cardio, to be honest. Yeah. No, I don't have abs. I mean, yes, everyone has abs, but can you visibly see my abs? No, you can see like a 2-pack. I just enjoy food and I honestly eat more than like my personal perspective of where I'm at in life. I used to have like 10% body fat when I was fighting and all that good stuff. But as I get older, I'm more inclined to be like 15 to 18% body fat, where you're not really going to see the abs the same way, but still going to be healthy, good quality of life. And it just, that aligns more with how I want to live, honestly. But I also get from a perspective of like a health and fitness professional, you're like, nah, dude, that's not like what I want to see. And that's okay. I meant, is it harder? It's going to try and take a bit more consistency. Yeah, it's really like, it's not even about the cardio, man. It's not just cardio. It's really your nutrition. It's what you're eating. Just eat the right things like chicken. Make sure every day you eat 1 protein meal and you'll be fine, bro. I appreciate Also here, I'm going to drop, check out our LOF health retreat as well. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is simple as like for as far as weight management, it's calories in, calories out. It is basic math, but it's also like, again, what kind of life do we want to live? Like, I want to live a certain quality of life and being able to enjoy certain things. And there's a variety of contributing factors to that, to be honest with you. But yeah, it is like, okay, just mine. And you can not work out and lower your body fat just from your nutrition. Now, your muscle mass and all those things will adjust. The biggest thing I found helpful is taking pictures of food, logging it. I have our app that I use. I have my own coaching team. That's been really helpful. I've been continuously working with that. Now we have our own medical director. I've been working with him, playing with hormones and like all types of fun things. But yeah. Let me just reply. As well. Here, boom. I'm just gonna drop this in the comments. I dropped that there. Drop that over. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. I have equipment, the time, the financial means, but I just can't get myself to do it. I hate it so much. I'm at a good weight, but little muscle mass and strength. Ooh. So I mean, I appreciate the honesty and the awareness to that. If you have all those things, honestly, the support side might be the key factor, especially getting started. But here's what I would say: like, start with creating an identity for yourself. Like, my identity focus this year in the one word workshop we had was like, I am devoted. So I'm devoted to my business. I'm devoted to my health. Like, literally in the last week, coming back from New York, I actually like, so I usually will monitor my body composition more than my actual weight, and my body fat percentage got like above 20, like it hit 20% for the first time like for the year. So I like to stay in the teens. 15 to 18% is my sweet spot. Kind of got up to 10 to 20%. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to do a little, like, I have a 28-day reset protocol book I wrote about this specifically. So I just implemented that in the last week. And again, it's not super sustainable and healthy to drop 1% body fat per week. That's not, but I dropped about 0.5% body fat this last week, doing a couple things, lost 3 pounds of body fat, 4 pounds of body fat, and maintaining muscle, even put on a little bit. Those are the kind of strategies you can focus on, making it sustainable. So that's my 2 cents. And if, hey, you like want support, yeah, I would seek out coaching. But I love that question too. What's the question? Hold on. Did I miss a question? Maybe I missed the question. Take a bit more consistency. Can a 38-year-old become fit? Not like Tom, but yeah, you can 100% become fit. I missed that question. Yes, you can 100% become fit. Like, my ideal end goal would be Tom Holland fit, as we share a similar petite physique. Yeah, you can 100% do that. It's just, what sacrifices are you willing to make to go along that? You know what I mean? I would say Tom Holland's like, in Spider-Man kind of styles, like less than 15% body fat. So that's going to take a certain type of sacrifice and take a certain type of approach that, yeah, you may or may not be willing to do. I got to be honest with you. So like, I would really look at and consider, do you want to make those sacrifices? Is that aligning with the quality of life that you want to live? Hear that? Let's share our ideas. Do that. Okay, I'm just tagging in my assistant on something to see if she can help me for a product collab. But here's what I would say, especially if you're interested. My ideal end goal would be Tom Holland. Yeah. So here's what I would say. Start with one, like here's the simplest one. You take action on this right away. Take what you drink. Literally just start taking pictures of everything that you eat and drink. When I feel like I'm struggling with my nutrition or my body composition, I will literally just pull that lever and just start taking pictures of everything I'm eating again to bring some awareness to my food choices. And that tends to be a helpful shift in my behavior and slowing me down where needed. Yeah, computers and all the 17 plus 2 minutes left. I might not even get to a plan. Like, the priority for today, I have some products and some different things that I'm gonna actually talk about. This is like, if I get to it, company sent me, I have my kid's water bottle. I got a new griddle do some meal prep on. And a company sent me a hookah set. And I'm going to talk to you about why I don't smoke and my 2 cents on those types of things and how you can use this as an opportunity to like shift some of your behavior patterns. Boom, 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 reaching out. Sleeper for flat feet. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I'll pull up HubSpot. Catching up on these Monday emails, y'all. Okay. Fortunately, I have no problem with nutrition, but wouldn't someone with little muscle mass and historically sedentarily lose that much? Sedentary losses that much body fat when they become incredibly thin? Yeah. So yeah, if we're looking on just lowering body fat, what I do is set a time and place to work out so I have no distractions. I write down when and where, even fold my gym clothes. Yeah. That's great. So Journey, that's a great one. So yeah, so here's what I would say. If you already have a petite frame and you want to put on muscle more than anything else, that's not then from a nutritional standpoint is not the first thing to focus on is taking pictures of your food for the weight loss reduction. What it will do is bring awareness. And then I would set a goal of, so if you feel comfortable, share how much you weigh and I'll do the math for you. But you can even like literally go to our website right now. I'll type it in the chat, in the comments. Go to our website, sign up for our 14-day trial. It'll give you a meal plan. It'll give you a workout program. You'll even get on a call with me or someone on my team. And we will literally run you through these habits to support you on this and be able to get you your protein goals. Because the key thing you're going to want to do is if you want to put on muscle, and this is, we're going to take a 1-minute break because the focus round is up. So I'm going to put on 1 minute and then we're going to get back into it. So here's what I would say. Being able to hit your protein goals. So 80%. So if you're 200 pounds, like I am, you want to eat 160 grams of protein. And then you want to hit a fiber goal as well for gut health reasons, but really eating as many calories as you're burning and just being able to break even from that standpoint, plus being able to eat as much protein as your body needs, plus providing the proper stimuli for working out. So getting you on a good program, being able to get you on that meal plan. So yeah, 160, 5'6". Okay, great. Thanks for sharing. So I would say at 160. So if you do 80% of that, you're probably going to want to eat between 120 to 135 grams of protein. But let's do the math right now. 80%, 160. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, 128. So you're 130 grams of protein. So your goal is 130 grams of protein per day, bare minimum. Okay, every single day. And then I would also say for that, if you're 160 pounds and you now the thing is, how active are you? So if you're like pretty sedentary, you may be able to get away with eating like 2,500 calories a day, 2,200 calories a day. Here's what I would advise though. Go onto the website, put your info in. We will literally set you up with a meal plan. You can, whether you sign up for coaching or not, like you'll get a free 14-day program, workout, and meal plan. And you can just use those numbers and we'll set you up for success. Like that's the deal. And then if you want to, again, if you have the means and the resources you want to invest in coaching, great. If not, you can use health insurance. And if none of those things, hey, at least you got some fun data. That's my 2 cents. But in general, start with 130 grams of protein. That's your baseline. And being able to eat at least as much as you are burning per day. Being able to get in weight training, resistance training, 3 to 5 times per week. That should be your baseline goal. You will see shift in behavior and shift in your body composition in 2 to 4 weeks if you can keep up with that. And if you have, again, challenges, we got you. But just some free value right off the bat. Hopefully that helps. And again, I appreciate you sharing questions and being able to do that. So we got another minute here. So we're going to do a little task transition before I jump into our next workflow. We're just going to breathe. So I'm going to kind of sit in the front of my chair. This is what I find helpful in between task transitions. So we're just going to breathe for 30 seconds. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Ideally, however long I'm breathing in, I'm going to exhale twice as long. So if I'm in for 2, out for 4, in for 4, out for 8. Let's do one more. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair this with a nice little stretch that I got from Carrie, actually, who's my fiance, yoga instructor. We're going to put our hands behind our neck and we're just going to kind of start to move our thoracic spine about with our breath. Do this for a couple breaths. Then go the opposite way. Cool thing is, for especially if you have like an ADHD oriented mind, neurodivergent mind like I do, using breath and movement in between your workflows and your tasks helps with the transitions. And it just feels good to move. Okay, so now let's reset the clock. I'm actually going to only do a 15-minute workflow because I got a little bit less time here. Boom. Yeah, we got 15 minutes pretty much on the dot. Then I'm going to have to jump into my next coaching call. And to start, I'm going to have to jump into my emails. And then if we got time, I'll do some unboxing stuff on some of the products that I got. I'll keep checking the comments in the chat. But yeah, I got you. Hopefully that's helpful. Again, if you guys got questions while we're going through this, always happy to hit them where I can and gain insight. Okay, let's log in. Okay. Okay, response back to this one. Create. Let's view this. Yes. Bracket. Boom. This. Gina. Okay. There we go. Tag into the live. Whoop. Need that. Yeah. Okay. Boom. All right, so we'll set a follow-up when? In 5 days. Yeah, I gotta say, guys, I've been really enjoying using HubSpot for my CRM. Who's using HubSpot out there? If you guys are using it, let me know. I want to know your experience as well. So we got that. We'll create a note. Okay, so we're done with that one. Let's go through here. Okay, massage brand, cool. Looks like Gina's on that flyer. Nice, cool, awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Get it. Did y'all miss me? I'm back. We'll see if that's back on everywhere else, but I'm going to be unboxing a little bit. I figure while everything's loading again, I'm going to unbox this griddle. This is, again, I love like cast iron kind of stuff, and like heavy duty quality. You can bring this camping. You can do it outside. You can throw it in the oven. This type of this cast iron, I've learned to appreciate over the years, especially since Carrie had one when we moved in together. Now this one's going to be specifically more for our breakfast type of thing. Now the cool thing is, again, heavy, beefy, throw it in the oven, throw it on your stovetop, bring it camping over under in like open fire. Like you got so many cool options with this, but this is going to, because of the texture and whatnot, you're going to either throw something on top of it or like, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know why this is preferred. Like who would prefer this? So let's just actually read this for first time. I know you do have this. You do want to like season it as it were. So let's read the step-by-step instruction. 1, wash with soap only once. Seasoning your cast iron cookware. Yeah, so I know you're going to want to bake it, right? That's like, yeah, to season it as a cast iron pan, preheat the oven 300 degrees, layer of foil on the bottom rack. Boom. And then you're going to use 1 tablespoon of your preferred method, whether it's vegetable shortening, lard, or bacon grease. Don't use vegetable oil. It creates a coating that feels sticky. Place the pan back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Remove and pour out the excess fat or oil. Bake for 1 hour. Turn off the oven. Let the pan cool in the oven. Repeating this process often to maintain and intensify pan seasoning. So I don't know. I just think that's like a really cool thing. It's a little bit of work to get it set up, but very, very nice from a flavor and a cooking perspective once you do have it set up. That's what I will say. So I want to do a quick like just unboxing on that, and we'll probably put that to the test this weekend with the kids. That's like one of the things. The other thing I wanted to open up while I'm like everything is loading again. This is one for, again, the kids. I got a couple different things for the kids, a couple different things for myself. This is with the girls being in school. I always like to, even when they're not in school, this is actually, I think, the most valuable when they're not in school. They get homework and they're doing a lot of stuff, but like for Christmas, for the holidays, for time away from school, I like to have different things like this, not only for when they can do reading. I also just got them new bedding setups and a new desk area so they can work. Being able to have that kind of stuff, but also being able to have activities they can do during like the summertime, the summer months, time away, that kind of stuff I think becomes really impactful. And I was excited to see this. So I put in a request for it, and it's like a 10 frame set. So they're familiar with this. This is like what they're teaching in school. And I thought it was super cool. So I want to give them more reps of this. I'm going to put it in their bedroom. So check it out. The way it is set up is, I believe it's magnetized in a whiteboard style. So we can write on it. We can erase it. Yeah, it's like a dry erase. Check this out. Ooh, this is kind of beefy. It's like got some weight to it. I guess because it's not. Oh, it's 2. That's the one. Oh, 2? Yeah, there's 2 of these. Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. Dang. So we got 2 of these like magnetic sets. Boom. Can throw it on fridge, whatever. And then we have our different colored discs that you can use for your counting. Throw it right on so you can, again, oh geez. Boom. I'm excited. We're going to have kids come back on Wednesday. So, and we'll have them for the rest of the week. So we'll be able to do some math together. So we got our 10 set, and we can write different formulas like, okay, minus, so we got 10 minus 2. Boom, taking away how much we got equals 8. And we can do different things like that. Addition, subtraction, all that good stuff. Comes with the eraser. Comes with the marker. Ooh, what's in here? What is this? Oh, it's die. So you can even roll the dice to be able to have some more kind of fun with the randomized components, I guess, of it. So yeah, level 1. What is going on here? 0 to 10 introduction numbers. Addition problems, A plus B. So we could, do 7 plus 3. So you just, okay, I get it. So it's just putting first, we're just doing, all right, how much is on the board? So we're just doing like number introduction. Then we're doing like 7 plus 3. So we take away 3 for a second. We do like, all right, we got 7. Now we're going to add 3. And then we write out the formula. And then you can do die, I guess, to have like different types of fun with those numbers. That's interesting. I've never seen that before as far as a game goes. But yeah, I appreciate how they're like gamifying this to a degree. And then again, we've got green, yellow, blue, red. I dropped the marker here. But overall, this is going to be a fun set. I know the kids are really going to enjoy it. So I'll make some follow-up content on that. But I wanted to just do an unboxing on that one as well. And then lastly, I have just enough time to open up. This is one I think is kind of hilarious that they send me, since I'm a certified health coach. But I wanted to use it as an opportunity to share with you guys like my stance on this. Okay? I thought it was actually a really cool opportunity, because this company, they sent me a hookah set. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I was younger, in my 20s and late teens of legal age, I was able to experiment with some like hookah and some different types of nicotine and tobacco oriented products. Here's what I would say. You care about your health, don't smoke. Pure and simple. Like very clean, very simple. Don't use this stuff. If you're going to use that, I figured I'll highlight what it's coming with, but I want to use this as an opportunity. If you're watching this, especially on Amazon where you're potentially buying this product, I want to highlight why maybe you don't want to do this. Now, I understand there's a variety of components to it. And again, let's just read this. How to pack in a funeral bowl. So you're just packing in a bowl. It gives you a basic breakdown. Doesn't look too complicated. Use 2 to 4 coals. Boom. One of the things I would say, I do like coals because I will use them for meditation reasons. Dude, don't get this, man. Like, if you're going to use this, fine. I mean, it has everything you need. They hooked me up with a pink one. Whoa. Okay. It looks not too crazy complicated, but this is art. So it has a light up feature, so you can control the different colors and lights. It's got a tong for the coals. Okay. Again, you got your hose. You got all of the different pieces that's going to connect it together. So here's the reality. This is what I'm going to share with you guys so you can know what to expect. It doesn't come set to go. You're going to have to assemble this bad boy when you're getting it. And honestly, it immediately, like, I know there's stores you can go in person to get this. You could do that, but like in general, again, as a health coach, I'm going to tell you this. This is not worth whatever reason you're doing it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trade. Instead, go for a run. Instead, get a workout in. You can do this. And again, comes simple, nice carrying case, sure, all that fun stuff. You might like it, but like you might even be telling yourself, oh, I don't inhale. Listen, no matter if you're inhaling or not, it's not helping you. It's not. I used to even write papers on why nicotine combined with potential other cannabinoids could be helpful. And there's, other cannabinoids can be what's called vasodilator, opens up your blood vessels, which would be helpful pre-workout. Nicotine and this type of stuff, though, is going to be a vasoconstrictor. It's going to shrink them. So they're working against one another, but they can be what is called a bronchial dilator. This will open up your lungs to try and get more of whatever that's in, but it's really poison, honestly. So you're just getting more poison into your system. It's not really, again, worth the trade. But if you're going to do it, like you could use this. I just want to use this as an opportunity. I was like, you know what? Send me the product. I will unbox it. I will talk about it, but I'm going to give you guys a real perspective from a health coach perspective. Don't use hookah. Don't smoke nicotine. Don't do those types of things. You have way other more valuable options. And with that being said, that's literally right on my workflow time. So I literally did get to do the unboxing. I'm going to take a minute here to just go through this email. I just got one more email to go through. Nice. Okay. Boom. And that's pretty much it. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to, I'm going to just say thank you to everybody for jumping in, tuning in. Hopefully this was helpful. If not, let me know. I'll take the feedback and do what we can. And I will be back. Again, I'm going to be getting a workout in at noon. Also, probably have to dive into the rest of my emails. So maybe I'll start for the first couple of minutes going through my emails and all that fun stuff. And again, if you guys want to join us, we have our health retreat February 5th to February 9th. We have 8 spots open for the in-person. It's going to be in Joshua Tree, California. So get on that. That's going to be closing up soon. We're not going to have any more passes you're going to get going into February because it's just going to be too tight and too close. But we're going to have remote passes you can still get. Right now, they are $30, so you can use our gift card if you've won a gift card in the past to get a credit for that. And really, we try to make it as affordable as possible for you. You can also use your health insurance to help support with some of the stuff in our coaching and a variety of other things. But with that being said, I'm going to go. I got to go jump into a coaching session. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining in, getting work done with me. Cheers across the board. I'll be back for a workout, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Pretty much an hour. Later, y'all.